Right, Jeff, you've been here the time that Robbie has. What are your main memories of him?
Yeah, well, it goes back to his very first game, hat-trick against Wakefield and Emily. When a new player comes, you're always hoping that he'll, do a good job. Especially when you don't know anything about him. In Robbie's case, he'd just come from the Northern Alliance. But yeah, hat-trick that night, and he ended up with a few goals that first sort of half season he was with her. Still, you were a bit unsure. Following season, however, we won the league. He scored 30-odd goals and really took off from there.
You've seen obviously some of the greats here, the Shoulders, people like that, Terry Johnson. Yeah. Where does Robbie lie in the whole pantheon of Blyth Spartans?
Right, yeah. He's definitely up there with those players, especially as Robbie's now been at the club such a long time. It's not as if he's had a season or two and what have you. He's one of our longest serving players, throughout history, especially these days when players don't tend to stay for too long. So yeah, he's right up there with Alan Shoulder and Slane and all the rest of it.
Last season, how would you say that was in terms of his career here? It was obviously a great season. Won league awards, won club awards, the run of the FA Cup. Yeah. He had some great times here. Was that right up there?
Yeah, definitely. In fact, I'd probably argue that was his best season at Blyth. I know he'd scored more goals when he was in the Uniburn Championship winning side, but as you say, it was recognised by the league across the board. And his FA Cup goals against Altonham in particular, and of course Birmingham, that's got to be the icing on the cake for him.
Carl, you've had 3 spells at the club now. Robbie's been here every time. What sort of special talent is he?
He's an absolute legend. The word gets bandied about far too easily these days, but he is Mr. Blyth. He's talented. He's he's great in the dressing room. He's someone to have around who you need in your team.
How has he developed as a player in your time at the club?
For me, the older he gets, the better he gets. It's more experienced now, and he's always all-round game play now. He's tracking back now, which was never happened 3-4 years ago.
What's his next move here, do you think?
Well, it is his club, innit? So if Robbie wants to go into the management, then there's no reason why not, because he's switched on as well.